what is really procrastination? From my experience and watching other people and seeing things going wrong around me with myself and with other people and things going on the wrong turn is because they procrastinated in the first place. And why do they procrastinate? Why do I procrastinate? Why do you procrastinate? And what can you do to stop procrastinating? The reason you procrastinate, and there's only really one single reason, that's it. Everything else is just, wishful thinking. There's one reason. It's fear. It's fear of life. Because if you weren't afraid of life, you just do it. You'd do the things that you'd really want to get out of life. You'd be doing the things. You'd have the relationships that you would want to have. You would be saying goodbye to the people you wouldn't want to be around you anymore. You would be just doing the things. You wouldn't even think about it. You would just do it. But because you're afraid, because I'm afraid of some things, or you're afraid of, other people are afraid of things, then we let our lives be dictated by fear. That's why procrastination comes up. That's it. Procrastination is pure fear. Pretty easy, huh? So now that we got that out of the way, first is like an alcoholic, you have to admit why you procrastinate, because you're afraid. You're afraid. Hi. That's what they do with Alcoholics Anonymous. Hi, my name is David. I'm afraid. That's why I procrastinate. So it's important to admit it. So now that we got that out of the way, this is scroll number 9 from The Greatest Salesman in the World. I will act now, and it helps you to get out of the procrastination. We do this 3 times a day, morning, afternoon, and evening, because your subconscious is what's driving you. And if you're afraid of doing some things, it's not going to help you with willpower and say, no, I'm going to do it, and yes, and yippee-yi-yay, because you're going to sabotage your results anyway later on if your subconscious isn't behind you, because, it's driving 80% of everything you do, and if you're not paying attention to that, it's going to beat you up later on, and you're going to ruin all of your results. My dreams are worthless, my plans are dust, my goals are impossible. This is a recitation from the scroll number 9 from The Greatest Salesman in the World, a book made by Agmendino back then in 1968. I will act now. Never was there a map, however carefully executed to detail and scale, which carried its owner over even 1 inch of ground. Now, I did this many years ago, and I'm doing this again now, and I'm at day number 23 right now. The results are amazing. This is my most favorite scroll of all scrolls, because it just really forces you to grow. Yasmina, I say this in the video. Never has it been mapped, however carefully executed to detail and scale, which carried its owner over even 1 inch of ground. Never has there been a parchment of law, however fair, which prevented one crime. Never has been a scroll, even such as the one I hold, which earns so much as a penny, or produce a single word of acclamation. Action alone is a tinder which ignites the map, the parchment, the scroll, my dreams, my plans into a living force. Action is a food and drink which will nourish my success. I will act now. My procrastination, which has held me back, was born of fear. Now I recognize the secret, mine for the depths of courageous hearts. Now I know that to conquer fear, I must always act without hesitation, and the flutters in my heart will vanish. Now I know that action reduces the line of terror to an end of equanimity. I will act now. Henceforth, I will remember the lesson of the firefly who gives off its light only when it is on the wing. Only when it is in action, I will become as a firefly, and even a day my glow will be seen in spite of the sun. Let others be as butterflies who will preen their wings yet depend on the chariot of flower for life. I will be as a firefly, and my light will brighten the world. I will act now. I will not avoid the tasks of today and charge them for tomorrow. For I know that tomorrow never comes. Let me act now, even though my actions may not bring happiness or success, for it is better to act and fail than not to act and flounder. Happiness and truth may not be the fruit plucked by my action, yet without all action, all fruit will die on the vine. I will act now. I will act now. I will act now. I will act now. Henceforth, I will repeat these words again and again and again, each hour, each day, every day, until the words become as much as a habit as my breathing, and the actions which follow become as instinctive as the blinking of my eyelids. With these words, I can condition my mind to perform every act necessary for my success. With these words, I can condition my mind to meet every challenge which a failure avoids. I will act now. I repeat these words again and again and again, and when I wake I will say them and leap from my cot while the failure sleeps yet another hour. I will act now. Why do you sleep another hour? Because you're afraid. That's basically why. That's what it always burns down to. When I face a closed door, I will say them and knock while the failure waits outside with fear and trepidation. I will act now. When I face temptation, I will say them, immediately act to remove myself from evil. I will act now. When I'm tempted to quit and begin again tomorrow, I will say them and immediately act to consummate another sale. I will act now. Only action determines my value in the marketplace. And to multiply my value, I will multiply my actions. I will walk where the failure fears to walk. I will work when the failure seeks rest. I will talk when the failure remains silent. I will call on 10 who can buy my goods while the failure makes grand plans to call on one. I will say it is done before the failure says it is too late. I will act now. For now is all I have. Tomorrow is a day reserved for labor of the lazy. I'm not lazy. Tomorrow is a day when the evil become good. I'm not evil. Tomorrow is a day when the weak become strong. I am not weak. Tomorrow is a day when the failure will succeed. I am not a failure. I will act now. When the lion is hungry, he eats. When the eagle has thirst, he drinks. Lest they act, both will perish. I hunger for success. I thirst for happiness and peace of mind. Lest I act, I will perish in a life of failure, misery, and sleepless nights. I will command and I will obey my own command. I will act now. Success will not wait. If I delay, she will become betrothed to another and last to me forever. This is the time, this is the place. I am the man. I will act now. And that's what it's all about. Never being afraid, just acting now. Looking forward to a thumbs up from you, a subscription so that you can stay in the loop, even a comment if you so wish. Thank you for staying tuned. All the best and peace. Bye-bye.